Time management is important because it has a direct impact on productivity, stress, and overall life balance. When you manage your time well, you can focus on high-priority tasks and reduce wasted effort, allowing you to accomplish more in less time. This efficiency not only boosts output but also creates a sense of control over your daily responsibilities. Effective time management also reduces stress. When tasks are organized and deadlines are planned in advance, there is less pressure from last-minute work. Knowing what needs to be done and when it should be done helps prevent feelings of being overwhelmed, which contributes to a calmer and more focused mindset. Another benefit is that time management improves decision-making. With a clear schedule, you can think through options rather than making rushed choices. Proper planning allows for better problem-solving and more thoughtful actions, which often leads to higher quality results. When tasks are given enough time and attention, mistakes are minimized, and the overall quality of work improves. Time management also provides more freedom for personal life. By allocating time efficiently, you create space for rest, hobbies, and relationships, contributing to a more balanced and fulfilling life. It builds self-discipline and responsibility, as sticking to schedules requires consistency and accountability, which are valued in both professional and personal settings. Ultimately, managing time effectively is essential for achieving goals. Breaking down long-term objectives into manageable tasks and scheduling them properly makes progress more realistic and attainable. In essence, time management is not just about doing more, it's about doing the right things at the right time, reducing stress, and creating a balanced life. Time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. Time management involves demands relating to work, social life, family, hobbies, personal interests, and commitments. Using time effectively gives people more choices in managing activities. Time management may be aided by a range of skills, tools, and techniques, especially when accomplishing specific tasks, projects, and goals complying with a due date. Time management is the strategic process of planning and controlling, in a conscious manner, the time spent on specific activities to increase efficiency, productivity, and effectiveness. It involves setting goals, prioritizing tasks, organizing schedules, and avoiding distractions to balance professional and personal responsibilities while reducing stress. Time management, a comprehensive guide. Time is one of the most valuable resources a person possesses, yet it is often taken for granted. Time management is the process of planning and controlling how much time to spend on specific activities in order to increase efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity. It is more than simply scheduling tasks, it involves understanding priorities, setting goals, and creating systems that allow for the best use of time. Proper time management can lead to reduced stress, greater achievements, and a better balance between personal and professional life. People who manage their time well often feel more in control of their lives, achieve their objectives more quickly, and have the flexibility to enjoy leisure and personal growth. Time is not only finite but also constant. Once a moment passes, it cannot be regained, which is why recognizing its importance is crucial. Viewing time as a resource similar to money or energy helps individuals understand why wasted hours can be as detrimental as wasted financial resources. Many people fail to use their time effectively due to distractions, lack of focus, or poor planning. Identifying the ways in which time is wasted, such as excessive use of social media, unnecessary meetings, or multitasking without purpose, is the first step toward reclaiming control over one's schedule. The principles of time management revolve around clarity of purpose and conscious decision-making. Goal setting forms the foundation of managing time effectively. Clear goals provide direction and motivation, allowing individuals to allocate their hours toward activities that truly matter. Prioritization is another critical aspect, as not all tasks hold equal importance. Learning to distinguish between urgent and important activities ensures that energy is devoted to high-impact actions rather than busy work. Planning and scheduling act as tools that translate goals and priorities into daily routines. A structured approach to organizing tasks prevents chaos and reduces stress, making it easier to stay on track and meet deadlines. Several techniques have proven effective in improving time management skills. One such method is breaking work into focused intervals separated by short breaks, which helps maintain concentration and productivity over long periods. Another approach involves grouping similar tasks together or allocating specific time blocks to particular activities, reducing the inefficiency caused by constant task switching. Additionally, recognizing that a small portion of tasks often produces the majority of results encourages individuals to focus on what truly contributes to their objectives. These strategies, when practiced consistently, create a rhythm that maximizes output while minimizing wasted effort. Time management is greatly supported by various tools, both digital and analog. Modern technology offers calendars, scheduling applications, and reminder systems that simplify the process of planning and tracking activities. Physical planners and journals remain valuable for those who prefer tactile methods, as writing tasks down can enhance memory and accountability. Choosing the right combination of tools depends on personal preference, the nature of tasks, and lifestyle, but the key is consistent use and integration into daily routines. Procrastination is one of the most common barriers to effective time management. It often stems from fear, lack of motivation, or feeling overwhelmed. Overcoming procrastination requires awareness of its causes and a conscious effort to address them. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps, creating deadlines, and establishing positive habits can significantly reduce the tendency to delay important work. Developing discipline and self-motivation transforms procrastination from a hindrance into an opportunity for growth and efficiency. Balancing time between professional obligations and personal life is essential for long-term well-being. Spending all time on work can lead to burnout, while neglecting responsibilities can create stress and missed opportunities. Effective time management ensures that periods of work, rest, and leisure are all valued and respected. Taking breaks, engaging in hobbies, and nurturing relationships contribute not only to happiness but also to sustained productivity and creativity. In professional life, time management manifests in meeting deadlines, completing projects efficiently, and collaborating effectively with colleagues. Proper delegation allows tasks to be distributed according to individual strengths, maximizing team performance. In modern work environments, including remote work, planning and communication become critical, as distractions and competing priorities are abundant. Those who master time management in professional settings often stand out as reliable, productive, and capable of handling increasing responsibilities. In personal life, effective time management helps individuals manage household responsibilities, study or pursue education, and make time for personal interests. Organizing daily routines, creating schedules for recurring tasks, and setting aside time for self-improvement activities ensure that personal goals are not neglected. The ability to balance obligations with leisure and personal growth fosters a sense of accomplishment, reduces stress, and enhances overall quality of life. Time management is not a one-time skill but a lifelong practice. It requires continuous reflection, adjustment, and commitment to improvement. Those who master the art of managing their time benefit from greater efficiency, reduced stress, and the ability to pursue their goals with clarity and purpose. By treating time as the precious resource it is, consciously planning how to spend it, and developing strategies to maintain focus and productivity, individuals can achieve their aspirations while leading balanced and fulfilling lives. The power to control time ultimately lies in the choices made every day, and those choices determine not only what is accomplished but also the quality of life experienced. Advanced strategies and applications of time management. Effective time management extends beyond simple planning and prioritization. Once basic skills are mastered, it becomes important to adopt strategies that enhance efficiency, support long-term goals, and adapt to changing circumstances. One such approach involves understanding personal productivity patterns. Every individual has periods during the day when energy and focus peak. Recognizing these natural rhythms allows a person to schedule demanding or creative tasks during high-energy periods and reserve routine or less intensive activities for times of lower focus. By aligning work with natural productivity cycles, tasks are completed faster, more accurately, and with less stress. Another crucial aspect is the conscious management of interruptions and distractions. In the modern world, constant notifications, messages, and environmental disturbances compete for attention. Developing the ability to minimize these interruptions, whether by setting specific times for communication or creating distraction-free workspaces, greatly enhances efficiency. Additionally, learning to say no to non-essential commitments is a skill that preserves time for high-priority objectives. While it may seem challenging, the ability to decline tasks or requests that do not align with one's goals is essential for protecting valuable time. Time management also involves the regular evaluation of goals and activities. Reflecting on how time is spent, identifying areas of inefficiency, and adjusting plans accordingly ensures that time is always directed toward meaningful outcomes. This process can be as simple as reviewing daily or weekly activities to determine which actions contributed most to achieving objectives and which were unnecessary. Over time, this reflection cultivates an awareness that helps refine decision-making and improve prioritization, making time management increasingly intuitive. Technology, when used thoughtfully, can be a powerful ally in managing time. Calendar applications, task management software, and digital reminders can automate planning, track progress, and reduce cognitive load. However, technology can also be a source of procrastination if not used carefully. Setting boundaries on device usage and leveraging productivity apps intentionally rather than habitually ensures that technology supports goals rather than distracts from them. Combining digital tools with analog methods, such as writing goals in a physical journal, often produces the best results by reinforcing memory and accountability. Time management is deeply connected to personal development and emotional well-being. Those who manage time effectively often experience reduced stress, increased confidence, and improved mental clarity. Structuring time wisely allows for the integration of habits that promote physical health, such as exercise, meditation, and sufficient rest. The link between time management and health highlights the holistic nature of the practice. It is not solely about completing tasks, but about creating a lifestyle that supports both achievement and well-being. Case studies of individuals and organizations that excel at time management demonstrate its tangible benefits. Companies that implement structured scheduling, clear delegation, and accountability systems often report higher productivity, lower employee burnout, and greater innovation. On a personal level, people who cultivate disciplined routines and focus on high-impact activities tend to advance more quickly in their careers and maintain more balanced personal lives. Observing these examples reinforces the principle that effective time management is not merely theoretical but practical and replaceable with effort and intention. Time management also requires flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected events can disrupt even the best-laid plans. The ability to adapt schedules, reprioritize tasks, and maintain calm under pressure is a mark of advanced time management. Rather than rigidly adhering to plans, successful individuals use time management as a framework to guide decisions, allowing adjustments when circumstances change. This adaptability ensures that progress continues even in the face of challenges, making time management a tool for resilience as much as productivity. Finally, time management is a lifelong skill that evolves with changing responsibilities, goals, and environments. What works for a student may differ from what works for a professional, and what works for one stage of life may require adjustment in another. Continuous learning, experimentation with techniques, and honest assessment of results ensure that time management remains effective throughout life. By approaching time as a resource to be used wisely, individuals not only accomplish more but also experience greater fulfillment, deeper focus, and a heightened sense of control over their lives. In conclusion, advanced time management combines self-awareness, strategic planning, disciplined execution, and adaptability. It is a skill that touches every aspect of life, from professional performance to personal well-being, from short-term tasks to long-term ambitions. Those who commit to mastering it gain not only efficiency but also the freedom to pursue meaningful goals, enjoy life's moments, and achieve balance in an increasingly demanding world. Time management is not a limitation but a framework for expanding possibilities and making conscious choices that shape the quality of life and the legacy of one's actions. Practical applications and daily implementation of time management. Mastering time management is most effective when theory is paired with practice. Understanding principles, strategies, and techniques provides a foundation, but applying them in daily life transforms knowledge into results. One of the simplest and most impactful ways to implement time management is through structured routines. Daily schedules that allocate specific time blocks for work, study, rest, and personal activities create a predictable framework that reduces decision fatigue. These schedules allow individuals to focus fully on the task at hand, knowing that time for other responsibilities has been accounted for. For instance, dedicating morning hours to high concentration work and afternoons to administrative or routine tasks can align productivity with natural energy cycles, resulting in higher efficiency and reduced fatigue. Another practical approach involves maintaining a daily plan. By writing down objectives each morning or the night before, individuals gain clarity on priorities and can organize their day accordingly. This process also provides a sense of accomplishment as tasks are completed, motivating continued progress. In addition to daily plans, longer-term planning is crucial. Weekly or monthly goal setting allows for tracking progress toward broader objectives and ensures that short-term activities align with long-term aspirations. Regular reflection, such as reviewing completed tasks and assessing the effectiveness of time allocation, strengthens self-awareness and reinforces productive habits. Time management can also be applied through focused work sessions. Setting aside uninterrupted periods for important tasks enhances concentration and productivity. During these sessions, eliminating distractions, turning off notifications, and signaling to others that focused time is in progress can dramatically improve outcomes. Following these work periods with deliberate breaks helps maintain energy levels and prevents burnout. The combination of concentrated work and restorative breaks creates a rhythm that maximizes output while supporting overall well-being. Delegation is another key element of practical time management, particularly in professional or collaborative environments. Recognizing that not all tasks require personal attention and entrusting responsibilities to others with appropriate skills allows individuals to focus on high-priority actions. This approach not only increases efficiency but also strengthens teamwork, accountability, and trust within professional settings. Similarly, in personal life, seeking assistance with household chores or routine responsibilities frees time for activities that contribute more meaningfully to personal growth and satisfaction. Time management exercises can further enhance skills. One effective exercise is the practice of tracking how every hour of the day is spent for a week. This method reveals patterns, highlights inefficiencies, and uncovers opportunities to reclaim lost time. Another exercise involves prioritization challenges, such as reviewing tasks and identifying which are urgent and which are important. Engaging in these exercises regularly develops the ability to make swift, informed decisions about how time should be allocated. Over time, these practices build habits that make efficient time use almost instinctive. Sample daily routines demonstrate how time management can be applied in both personal and professional contexts. For a student, mornings might be reserved for study sessions requiring deep focus, while afternoons could include group work, practical exercises, or extracurricular activities. Evenings might be allocated to revision, planning the next day, and relaxation. For a professional, early hours could focus on strategic planning and priority projects, mid-morning and afternoon could address meetings and correspondence, and late afternoon could be devoted to review and preparation for the next day. These routines serve as templates that can be adjusted based on personal energy levels, obligations, and goals, providing structure without rigidity. In addition to routines, incorporating time for reflection and personal growth is a vital part of managing time effectively. Spending moments reviewing successes and setbacks, setting new objectives, and learning from experiences ensures continuous improvement. Time management is not simply about completing tasks efficiently but about cultivating a life that balances achievement with well-being, productivity with creativity, and responsibility with leisure. Practical implementation, therefore, requires both discipline and flexibility, creating a dynamic system that adapts to changing circumstances while maintaining focus on what truly matters. By combining structured routines, goal setting, focused work periods, delegation, and reflective exercises, individuals can harness the full potential of their time. Time management becomes a tool not only for efficiency but also for personal empowerment. It allows people to accomplish meaningful work, nurture relationships, pursue passions, and maintain balance in increasingly demanding environments. The consistent application of these practices transforms time from a constant constraint into a resource that supports growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Ultimately, practical time management is about making intentional choices every day, prioritizing what matters, and creating a life in which goals are achieved without sacrificing well-being or satisfaction. Thank you for watching this video.